Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittnee. I just wanted to post a fun and simple video today to wish you all happy holidays, and guess what? This is my 150th video. Isn't that crazy? I feel like it's crazy. That seems like a lot of videos, but at the same time it seems like I've been doing this a long time, so anyway, happy 150. Today I'm going to share with you my family's recipe for magic bars. This is my favorite holiday treat that my mom would make every year around Christmas. I'm sure that some of you also make these type of bars and you might add different ingredients. There are many ways to make these. Sometimes the layers are done in a different order, or extra or other different ingredients are added in as well. In the past couple years, I even have a brother that's gone rogue and he started adding in butterscotch chips, which I don't agree with, even though they are kind of good, but I'm gonna stick to the original family recipe. So I'll share with you the way my mom always made them and the way I like them best. Let me know in the comments down below if you make magic bars, if you make them differently, if you add any extra ingredients, and are they just a holiday treat for you or an all year round type of dessert? I'm curious about that. Well, let's get baking. Here are the supplies and ingredients that you'll need. A 9x13 dish or pan sprayed with cooking spray. I actually prefer a non-stick metal pan, but funny enough, I don't have one. 1/2 cup or 1 stick of salted butter. 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs. 1 cup nuts of your choice. I like walnuts best. 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. 1.5 cups of sweetened coconut. And 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. The first thing that you'll want to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit because putting together the bars doesn't take long at all. Next, chop your nuts. I measure the nuts after I chop them so that I'm not short. I absolutely love this little chopper. It's so easy to use. I've linked it in the description below if you're interested. Next, I use my food processor to make some graham cracker crumbs. I dump in 2 packages because that will make enough, plus a bit extra. You can also do this in a Ziploc bag and just crunch them up with a cup or a rolling pin, but the food processor is super quick and gives you nice, even crumbs. Once I have my crumbs, I measure out 1.5 cups. Now melt your butter. You can either do this on the stove or in the microwave. Today I use the microwave, and a tip to prevent the butter exploding is to heat it for just 30 seconds at a time on a low power level like 2 or 3 and stir it in between. Add your crumbs to the melted butter and toss it together. A nice moist graham cracker crust will form a ball like this when you press it together. You don't want it to be too crumbly or too wet with the butter, so this is how it should look. Dump the graham crackers into your baking dish or pan, spread it out into an even layer, and then press it down. Next, you'll layer on the nuts, then the chocolate chips, then the shredded coconut. The last thing you'll do is pour the sweetened condensed milk over the top as even as you can. I have a core memory from my childhood sitting on top of our counter with my sister watching my mom make these magic bars. This was always my favorite part to watch her do because I never understood how she could fill in all the gaps of coconut with the condensed milk. She was always so good at it. At first there were so many spaces, but by the end almost all of the coconut was covered. With that being said, sometimes the milk is extra thick and sometimes it's a bit more thin. Mine today was kind of thick and was a bit harder to pour in thin strands. If that happens to you, you can give the milk a stir and use a spatula to help you pour it in ribbons to try to cover as much of the bars as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. Once it's baked, it'll all be good. The milk gets caramelized and chewy, and if there is coconut peeking through, it'll just be extra toasted and delicious. Now pop these in the oven for 15 to 25 minutes. Honestly, it can vary a lot depending on what pan you use. I find the glass dish takes a bit longer to bake the bars in than using a cake pan. I baked mine today for 25 minutes, and once they're golden brown and the edges are nice and toasted, they're done. They take a couple hours to cool and they're easier to cut and better to eat in my opinion when they are fully cooled. All right, guys, that is how you make magic bars, my family's way. I hope that you enjoyed the video and that you learned something new. And I hope that you have a great rest of this year. If you liked today's video, please leave me a like and a comment down below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, today's the day. If you'd like to see something else that's sweet, just click on one of these thumbnails. Thanks so much for watching today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.